coming. I'm coming, everybody. I was trying to give you a chance. To get your snacks. Hi, guys. Hi, Becky. I see Kim. Leanne. Hi, Zoe. Okay, I was trying to give everybody a second to get on board while really, I just am not quite ready. But I'm getting there. Okay, I think I'm just about ready. Okay. I'm gonna set this up. Hi, Cindy. Who's got their wine? Wait, I gotta catch up now. Okay, I gotta back up. Wow, we got lots of people. Woohoo! Deacon Steve is on. All right. Sandy, yay, you made it in time. Picked your stuff up and we're out of here, Linda. Jean, hi, Jean. Jason's on. Nancy and Pat Rogers, woohoo! I never know which one it is of you two. I'm assuming it's Nancy, but am I wrong? Pat, are you the one who's watching all the time and commenting? Crystal, Jan, Linda, woohoo! Good evening, Steve. What's on tap this evening? Well, funny you ask. Check it out. Look at what okay, so now I'm doing this backwards again. This is always very difficult, but I don't know if Holly Quinn is on yet. But she painted this lovely wine glass for me last year. And guess what? Wine tastes better in it. It's amazing. So that's what's on tap. All right, Leslie, you're on. Okay, so you guys, let's see. What do I have to do here? Okay. Hey, Sally, you made it! Woohoo! Hi, Denise. Oh, I'm so excited already. Hi, Carol. Oh, Sally, stay on. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, we've got Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Cindy's on. Okay. Now I have to do this. Just bear with me here, friends. I got to get on the ball here. Okay, how do I? No, I got to do this. Okay. Okay, then I just have to. Yep, I think I just about got it here. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, I have to tell you, we are on a schedule tonight because I have some call-ins. Okay, I gotta adjust. I did something a little bit different with my, yeah. Wait, don't I look like, is something not right? Hi, Lisa. Any leftover Easter bonnets? I'll see if I can find some. I'm sure there's something in there. Hi, Sandy. I gotta pay attention, Diane. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Nancy, you and Pat are both there. Good, nice to know that. Who's got wine in hand? Denise has wine in hand. This is so fun already. All right, you guys give me a little heads up. What does it look like on your end? Are we looking a little crooked? I've got my first guest calling at 7:25, so that's 5 minutes from now. So I gotta get on the ball here. I'm supposed to stay on a schedule tonight. Hi, Lynette. Nice to see you virtually. All right. I gotta refresh this. All right. I'm going to start before my first guest calls. The first mystery guest, as you can see over here. Hey, Jamie, you're there. Yay. Who did I miss? I just want to say hi to everybody, but I think I saw Deb. Okay. Jason says it's good. Okay, Cheryl. Oh, this is so fun. Hi, everybody. Okay. And by the way, all of you out there drinking wine with me, I have water too to hydrate. So make sure you're drinking some water to hydrate. Now, I feel like this is like, I don't know, I feel like I'm real wide in this picture. I'm not going to worry about it. Don't worry, I won't obsess. But it just seems like it's weird. That's okay. Okay, I want to, before our first caller starts, and if she, oh, I said she, but if our first caller calls, hi, Jeannie, hi, Mary, calls before I get done, that's okay. I'll just let her cut right in because I can get back to what I'm talking about. It's nothing, I'm starting out kind of with just some thank yous. Thanking, first of all, everybody for joining. I planned to start this at 7 o'clock, just so that people had 15 minutes to see the notification and kind of get on board. And of course I was late doing that, but look, hi Alyssa, but look, I'm on time starting, kind of, right? I mean, I started at 7:15, didn't I? Pretty well, pretty close. Hi, Becky. So I'm excited about that. So now next week, I'm gonna try and plan in my head that I'm gonna start that with, I had the signs that, you know, grab your snack, get your potty break and all of that. I'm gonna put that here and get this camera started, I think at like 6:45. So then maybe I'll have, hi Zoe, do I have the phone? Yes, I do. Hi, Erin. You mean the phone for the person to call in? Yes, I do have it. So yeah, I'm gonna start, but anyways, I'm doing better. I'm getting better. I don't want to waste people's time. I know I've heard somebody tell me today, and I don't see her on. Where is Cheryl? She's like, it's too long. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I don't see people. When I get a chance to talk to people and everybody's commenting, I start talking. I know, oh, Sandy. Okay, the small business shirts, stand by. You're gonna have to wait all the way to the end of this event to talk about the shirts, because we've got a special guest calling in who's gonna talk a little bit about the shirts that we've been seeing. I'm really excited. I'm not supposed to talk about it. Jason said I shouldn't, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Okay, I'm jumping kind of ahead of things. So it's 7:23 according to my computer, and yeah, and oh, there I am. No, I'm not. See, I'm still not seeing it on my computer. That's really what I'm trying to find here. I don't know why I have so much trouble. Status update before our guest calls. So, hi Karen. Hi Patty. Status update for us is business as per our usual, which, hi Donna, which for us is going to continue to be doors locked, and lots of posting on Facebook. We're asking you to, if you're placing an order, like, first of all, comment on posts all you want. Comment that you love it. We love the comments. Comments are fabulous. They're good for us. But if you're going to actually place an order, if you actually want to place an order, we ask that you please call us at 262-397-8689. Or we ask that you send us a private message, because for me to try to hunt and pack through the comments for orders, for actual orders. So I still will do that, but if you want something really bad, because certain things are going really fast. I don't know, some of you know, like puzzles, and some of these things we are just blasting through. Hi, Betsy Wittenberger. Yes, Betsy, thank you for the baked goods. Are you insane? You take such good care of us, our customer friends. Oh my gosh, Jason commented last week, or the last tour we did, how fabulous our customer friends are, and it is the truth. We cannot ask for better friends, and our customer friends. Hi Jeff, my brother's on. They just are helping us, like food and notes and encouraging messages and things of that nature, keeping us fed with really good sweet stuff, which is things that I like. I hide them from Jason, although Betsy, you brought it when Jason was here, not me. So if I'm here, I'm gonna hide it. But that's okay. I still got it. Jason let me get at it, so he didn't hide it from me. Well, I'm not seeing it here. I don't know. I'm hoping. Oh, here we go.
I still got it, Jason.
Oh, I gotta put. I'm sorry. Time out. I gotta put us on.
Well,
I have lots of trouble finding this here, but now I've got it. Okay, so our status update, we're still doing curbside pickup. People are getting the idea of it. You call, so you place your order. You call us at 262-397-8689. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Elizabeth. And I apologize for people I'm missing. Hi, Dad. And you call us or you send us a private message on Messenger, and that's how we're going to do orders. And then, hi, Cindy. That's okay, Cindy. 284 item. You can call tomorrow morning, or no, we're going to be closed on Sunday. We're going to be closed tomorrow. So call, Cindy, you're asking that question, call Monday morning. That's fine. No worries. So yeah, do that. You give us a call when you're coming. We're going to put your item outside we have a box in the front and in the back, and we'll put your item there. And yeah, what else am I missing? Hi, Dana. Ha! You are so sweet. There's so many fun people on there. Who said something about the fresh flowers? Jason, did you look at this? He sent me flowers. Jason, all right, I'm gonna have a cheers to that. Because I haven't. All right, who wants to have a cheers to flowers? Let's just do it. Cheers to flowers from your husband. Okay. All right. I don't know. I hope I almost gave away who our first call-in guest is going to be. But if you're watching our first call-in guest from somebody who might be from across the street, you should call now because we've got Jeff Cheers, yes. We've got Gary Probst with Hartford Counseling calling in at 7:35. He has no idea what he's got coming for him. I'm so sorry. He's such a sweet man and a very nice guy. And I'm so worried because he's so mellow and I'm a little worried that I'm going to scare him. But he kind of knows me. I mean, he knows me, kind of. So hopefully he's not going to be too scared off by me. So I'm not sure. We might have everybody calling in at once. You know what? That's how we roll. We just wing it. I'm just going to drink to that. Okay. Gift cards are still 10% off. We've had lots of people ordering. Scott Gutzman. Holy cow. From high school, Scott Gutzman? Holy cow, from Milwaukee Lutheran High School? Wow, that's a blast from the past. So gift cards are still 10% off if you are interested. We've been selling lots of the gift cards, which is fabulous. I want to take an opportunity to make sure you are all not only buying gift cards from us, which I love, and you don't have to do that, but thank you for doing that. But please support your local businesses, your favorites. You know, whatever if it's a restaurant, if it's a nail salon and hair salons, we all know we are going to be flooding the gates of our hair salons, nails, all of massages, all of that fantastic stuff. Hi, Maureen. So this is his wife. Yes, well, hi, Scott Gutzman's wife. So we're asking that everybody just make sure that you just support those businesses. If you have the intention to do it and you haven't done it yet, please do it. We ask you to support our local businesses here in Hartford. But if you're from out of town and you're watching us from different cities or states, go to your local businesses that you frequent already and love, and just make sure you check them out and support them in however way you can support them. Most businesses are really utilizing their social media right now. So go to their social media pages, find out, send them messages of encouragement. We've been getting greeting cards. Wow, I feel like this all is an emotional thing, just choking up. We've been getting like greeting cards and messages and texts and things of that nature, even just in the comments and stuff like that. Just encouraging us and supporting us, and even though our doors are going to stay locked, we're still having that engagement by the people, by our people that we care so much about and who are reciprocating right now in only the way that they can do. Hi, Mary. And that is so valuable. I can't even put into words. Jason and I cannot put into words. Remember, when I say I mean we. Jason always loves it when I say that. But we are really grateful for any support and all of the support, I should say. And it's just really touching our hearts in a way. This is such a crazy time. We are doing business so differently. We are interacting with people so differently. And hi, Kay, how are you? And most importantly, politics aside, which we're not at all going to cover today. We just aren't going to do that. But people are really coming together in a different way. And that's really part of what we're doing here with our podcast, Saturday Night Live and Faith and Giggles window, is trying to encourage hope and faith and humor, which is what we're all about. So I'm assuming soon one of our guests is going to call in, and when that happens, we're just gonna, hi Tammy, just joined. But so, okay, here's where I am so far. I'm only on like this, I have like pages. Okay. I talked about how we can, website update. I haven't seen my girls online yet. And hugs to you, Alyssa. Virtual hugs, I know. Virtual hugs to everybody. I used to have a teddy bear here that I would give virtual hugs to everybody, but I sold it. So it's gone. But hi, Jamie Bachman. So really, virtual hugs to everybody's been strange to not be able to do any sort of things of that nature. So my daughters are not here in the picture, and they're not even living in our house anymore, which I really miss them. However, hi, Patricia. However, they've been working behind the scenes for us. Photography, product photography for our website. Before this started, we, did you see this comment from my brother? Hugs to my favorite sister. Oh, hugs, Jeffrey. I know. We got to get together up north at the cottage soon. I can't wait for the summer. So, my girls, Chloe's working on the website. We started working on a website, and then COVID-19 hit, and our whole way of doing business changed, and we've been very busy working on just trying to keep up with orders, do this sort of thing, posts, personal shopping. We've been very busy. We're blessed, we're grateful, we're able to keep things rolling right now. So our community is lifting us up. And that's on our receipts. This is what we started when we opened almost 9 years ago. On our receipts, it says, "We rise by lifting others." It's a quote by Robert Ingersoll. And I always have thought that was fabulous because a moment in my life that changed everything was when I reached out Hartford Food to deliver food Meals on Wheels. I started delivering Meals on Wheels. I was feeling really low. I was actually in a really bad place in my life. I can't believe I'm sharing this right now because I'm trying to fill time for my guests to call. But I remember sitting at Perk Place right across the street and thinking, I got to do something. I got to get out of my head. And what can I do for somebody? And I remember seeing a thing in the Booster newspaper, which is sadly closing, partially due to this COVID-19, because there's nobody advertising in the newspaper right now because businesses aren't open. Hi, Paul Stevens, chief of our fire department in Hartford. Hi, Paul. Hi, Kim, Lynn. Hi, Tina. We've got so many amazing people online. I'm so excited. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Honestly, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I'm going to remember. It's going to come to me. Oh, dang it. I hate it when I do this. Oh, yeah, I was sitting across the street at Perk Place, and I saw the ad for Meals on Wheels, and I decided to call, and I started delivering Meals on Wheels. And honestly, it changed a lot for me. It changed so much. I was like, wow, well, look what happens when you just get out of your head and feeling sorry for yourself, and you just do something for somebody. You know, I started going to people's homes and taking them a bagged lunch and having a conversation with them. And I know that there's some of those people, it was the only conversation that day. It really made a huge difference for me in my life and my heart. And that quote has been on our receipts from day one. We rise by lifting others, because I truly hi, Kitty, my dearest friend ever, Kim. Hi, Kim. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. And hi, Kathy Brown. And it just is important. I think it's, in this time, we're all stuck, or we're not really stuck at home. Sometimes I would like to be stuck at home, but okay, I'm sorry. But in reality, I'm not stuck at home, I'm here. But a lot of people are, and I realize that, but we're all in these different situations. Like there's this situation, this situation, this situation. Everybody's in a different ship. So like that saying is going, like we're all on the same page, no, we're all in the same sea, but in a different ship. I don't know, there's a saying going on, and I'm not saying it right. But every situation looks different. And I right now, we are working here, but there's a lot of people at home not able to get out of the house and trying to stay safe. And And it's important that we realize that everybody can do something different. I just had a conversation with somebody who is online here right now. Hi, Vicki. And we're going to talk about her in a little bit. And got a different perspective from somebody, again, today. Every day is a different perspective. Every phone call I get, that Jason and I get, is different. So it's been really interesting. I hope I gave the right phone number to our call-in people. Is the phone on? Hello? Because so far nobody's called. Yeah, it's charged 100%. We're good. We're good. It's on. Right? Are we on? So we've been really... All right, just give me 1 second. I will die if our guests are trying to call and they're like not able to get in because the phone is off or something. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The phone was off. Hi, Bob Whitmore. Holy cow, you're watching. All right. The phone had been off, friends. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. 7:37 and nobody called because the phone was off. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. All right. Yes, there's missed calls. Of course there is. So I'm going to try and call. Okay, I stink at this. I thought I had it all set. All right. To our Facebook guests, I'm hoping that you're watching us right here on Facebook. Give us a call now. The phone is on. Jason. Oh, crap. Well, let's have a drink to that. Let's have a drink to screw-ups. Can we cheers to that? Who's cheersing with me? Yes. Who's cheersing with me to screw up? All right, come on, guests, call back. I hope you're watching us. Call me back. I honestly, here we go. I need some Mr. Rogers. I need something right now. Here's what we need. The screaming goat. All right. Hoping that Gary calls me now. All right, so I'm just going to go on. You know what I'm going to do? I got a great plan. Here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I probably didn't even cover everything. Mother's Day is coming up. I hope you're listening to WTKM FM 104.9 on a regular basis, our radio station across the street, because we're advertising there, and we're advertising about our Mother's Day specials going on, which basically is going to be free delivery, baby. We're delivering everywhere. Now, granted, we're going to have some boundaries, but we're delivering to West Bend for free. We're delivering, I don't know, Menominee Falls for free. I'm throwing that out there. Hi, Kevin. I've missed saying hello to so many people here. I apologize. But yeah, we're gonna just deliver everywhere for free, you guys. We're gonna have a minimum, at least $30. We're asking. Let's make there be a minimum order. But we're gonna have Jason out there running everywhere. So listen to WTKM 104.9 for our commercial. We love them. They've got a huge promotion going on. They're calling it a gift card challenge. I feel like I'm starting to slur. I apologize. The gift card challenge. We love our local radio station because they are doing nothing right now but supporting our local businesses. They are just encouraging people to support local. They're encouraging people to buy gift cards from their local favorite businesses, and we just love them. We love our friends Connie and Dave and Tom over there at WTKM and all of them. So here's another thing I'm going to talk about. Jeez Louise, I really hope that they call in. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, so here's what's going on. This phone is just a phone we use for this purpose when guests call in. So the problem is I don't really know how to work it. And that's the real problem, because I would call back our people. Okay, here we go. 3 missed calls. I'm gonna swipe screen to open. Okay. And look at what I'm gonna do. I'm going for it. Let's see. No, January, no. I'm so sorry that I'm doing this to everybody, because our people aren't calling back. Okay, I got an idea. I bet you all of you out there right now, you want to save me. You're like, oh God, how can we save Wendy on this? know what, you guys, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, trying to fix it or anything. I'm gonna just, I'll figure this out. I'm gonna call our first guest right now, which is Cynthia over at Perk Place. That is who our surprise first guest is. Okay, and I'm gonna just call her personally, and I'm gonna apologize like crazy. Speaker. First, I better not put it on speaker in case she's mad at me. Cynthia, are you there? Well, you know what I realized 20 minutes into the show is that I don't have my phone on that you're supposed to call in, so I have gotten no calls in, and I apologize. So can I put you on speakerphone now? Oh my God, Cynthia. What's that? Oh. What's her number? Okay, hold on. Wait, tell her to call me back. Just tell her to call me back. You text her. Yeah, on this number, because now I have it on. She called, but I had the phone off. Okay, tell her to call me back. Thank you. Bye. Oh gosh. Okay, so you know who we're gonna hear from, you guys? We're gonna hear from Lily over at Perk Place. What I want to do is I want every week, because hopefully I'm going to have you guys keeping on board with me every week. But every Saturday I want to have a different business call in and just talk about what their status is and what they're doing and what their specials are or whatever. And tonight was supposed to be Perk Place across the street. They would have called. Cynthia, the owner, was going to call. Now I just talked with her and she said Lily is going to call, and she's the one who's been doing a fantastic job on social media, keeping us updated on what's going on. I am going to tell you. So most of you know that I'm involved in the anti-trafficking world. Is it raining? No, it's not. Most of you know that I am involved in the anti-human trafficking cause, and we've got an organization called the Washington County Anti-Trafficking Advocates, WCATA. We normally do. My niece just texted and said, this is better than the real Saturday Night. Jamie, I know what you guys are doing behind my back. You're all texting, making fun of me. So anyways, I love my family. So anyways, our anti-trafficking group normally meets every month. We meet over at the Hartford Library, the Jack Russell Memorial Library. We're not able to do that, of course, like everybody else. So I'm trying to figure out what we can do to keep people in touch with the human trafficking is still happening. In fact, anytime there's a crisis or this type of thing, the human trafficking flourishes. People aren't paying attention. They're looking to other things. Law enforcement's worrying about other stuff, and victims are still suffering. So that cause is still very heavy on my heart. And I'm still engaged, and I'm on the board of directors of the Franciscan Peacemakers, who serves women who are being sexually exploited or trafficked. And so we're going to host from this window a Washington County Anti-Trafficking Advocates meeting. So some of you all, and we're going to do that, and we're going to have Deacon Steve with the Franciscan Peacemakers join me, probably virtually, or maybe in person, I don't know. And we're going to be talking about, oh shoot, did I just do this wrong again? No, I did it right. And anyways, we're going to talk about the Franciscan Peacemakers, how they're serving women in Milwaukee who are being exploited. We're also going to talk about how this pandemic is affecting them. There's so much, you guys. There's just so much you cannot believe is happening. Hi, Carolyn. Gary is trying to call. Where is he trying to call? He should be calling this number here. I think he's trying to call the wrong number. Can you give him this number, Jason? You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to stop apologizing. Maybe I can just call Gary. Okay, so anyway, so we're going to do a anti-trafficking meeting virtually here in the window with Deacon Steve with the Franciscan Peacemakers. But Sign in failed. I don't know. All right, give me one more second, you guys. Stay with me, all of you who are with me. Don't leave me. I promise this is going to get better because when Gary gets a hold of us, it's going to be great. I just have to figure out how I'm going to call him. Swipe screen. Jason, make sure to have him call this phone. Can you message Gary? Oh, here it comes. Okay. Why is it not answering? Swipe. Gary, are you there? Oh, yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to put you on speakerphone. Are you okay with that? Okay. Don't hang up on him, Wendy. Speaker, think what you're doing. Okay, Gary, I've got you on speakerphone. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I apologize. I apologize for missing. I did not have the phone on until about 15 minutes in. Yeah, I had it charging. I had it sitting here next to my speaker. I had it all set up appropriately, but I did not have it on. And so I apologize. And thank you for sticking with me.
No big deal. No problem.
Okay, so friends here in my audience, I want to let you know. Now, Gary, you can hear me okay from where I am right now?
Yes.
Okay. And I want to make sure our friends, if anybody is having trouble hearing him, let us know in the comments. But we've got online here Dr. Gary Probst. And Gary, is it Probst?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know why. I've known you for a while, but for some reason I never really was sure if that B was silent or not. So we've got Dr. Gary Probst with the Hartford Counseling and with the Matthew Project. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I know a lot of you out there who know me know that mental health is really such an important topic because it relates to everything that I believe so strongly in. Relationships, and I'm involved in the human trafficking world, and there's so much connection with mental health in that cause, and just with the fact that we have a public brick and mortar, that we have people coming in on a regular, well, not right now, of course, but we have people walking in the front door, and we talk and speak and deal with so many people. Mental health is such a big deal. I believe strongly in the fact that we should have yearly mental health checkups, just like we have physical checkups. I wish that was just normal, but unfortunately it's not. So that is something that I want to make it normal. I want to make people feel more normal and relaxed about talking about their mental health. Certainly I've struggled. We've all struggled. We have family members that have struggled. It is not something that is isolated and uncommon. So Gary, if you go to your website, you talk about, one of the things that really just struck me when I looked at your website is how you like to talk about, exploring educations, understanding what drives human behavior, and how that is, when you understand how people are thinking, then it's so much easier to forgive and help and love those around you, and it empowers yourself. And I love that, how you have that on your website. How can you speak to us right now about what is going on in this COVID-19 crisis and the isolation and all of that, and the mental health element of it? How can you speak to us about this right now, what you're seeing and how you feel about it?
I'm seeing a lot of trouble with especially young people, kids that are used to being in school, being isolated. They can't even go see friends. I talked to a young fellow who, I think he's 13, almost 13, the other day, and he sat and spun in the office chair while I had him on a medical, teleconference website. And he's suffering. A lot of kids they just need to be around somebody or doing something. You can only do so much, playing around on screens. They do enough of that anyhow, but they don't feel like they can go outside. I kind of wish they could open up the parks.
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem. Now, I know the kids have been congregating around in I mean, that's something where the police could break it up, you know, if you have a group of kids. But to have things just completely shut down on them is difficult. It's causing some issues.
Yeah.
Young people listen to all that people are saying now, and that you see the television commercials. We're all in this together, and these uncertain times, all these phrases that are used now, and in a large part for advertising purposes and public relations purposes and political purposes, really are scaring these kids. They don't know what to think. They've never been through anything like this before. It's kind of like how everybody felt after 9/11, and everybody's wondering, gee, what's going to happen next? And older people can handle it a little bit better, except for the elderly. They're suffering from it too because of isolation. I had one of the fellows I grew up with back in my hometown posted something about his dad, who was a Korean War veteran, who lives in senior apartments down in Benton, Wisconsin, which is a really small town. And he was worried about this. Here's a Korean War veteran worried about everybody else. And, you know, just I kind of helped his son to talk to him, and I sent him down a gift to kind of let him know that, you know, people remember him from when we were kids, and, you know, he was always good to us. And really touched him. But it's kind of sad when you have somebody that's lived through some really difficult times in their life right now, because they're a little bit older and they don't understand.
Yeah.
Because there's so much media, you know, where you didn't have before. People talked amongst themselves down at the barbershop, the local cafe. Now it's just a barrage of information constantly. And I really hope advertisers will think about that and adding to that concern that people have with this constant message. Yes, this thing has some reality to it. Yes, to start out with, we didn't know what it was or how bad it was going to be, so being cautious is probably the right thing. Maybe in some areas, being cautious is still the right thing. I mean, the north side of Milwaukee for sure. Any larger city where there's mass transit for certain. We get some spillover, you know, from people working in jobs nearby or coming up here to work, where you might have a shot at getting infected with this. But we need to use common sense on it, because we're really frightening people with the ongoing message, and I wish people would understand that. It's one thing to have a common goal, a common concern for everybody, but it's another thing to have a common fear. And what we're dealing with now is an unreasonable level of fear that people have, and it's causing mental illness problems. Depression is up. I run into people that I see and talk to them, and they're just down. They're just horribly down.
Sure.
People with mood disorders that have a tendency to go up and down anyhow, in spite of the medication they take. This just amplifies things.
Sure.
So I think it would help if, you know, if we need to adhere to this for a while, for everybody just to stay as positive as you can be. And yes, this is short term. This isn't the end of life. This isn't something that's going to kill all of us. So just be careful. That's all. And that's all there is to it, is just being cautious.
You know, it's so interesting that you just mentioned. So you just hit a wide range. You talked about the kids, and you talked about the seniors, and there's of course all different things in between. And I just I have somebody coming and who's on here right now. Right now, I think Sally, unless she's jumped off, but she's going to be calling in next week. And her and I, she's a customer friend of ours. Her and I just had a conversation today about that, about how this. So I will say, first of all, she is normally a very sassy lady, and we love her to death for that. But right now, she's talking with her senior friends and hearing their fear, and so she wants to. She's very proactive about keeping busy and not letting the fear. And she's not letting the fear consume her, and that's what we're going to talk about from a perspective of a senior who is in, you know, talking and regularly engaging with other seniors who are afraid, like you said, like this is scary. This isn't, this isn't normal. This is a scary thing. And so we see things, we're looking at this from some people are angry, some people are confused, kids, some people are just scared. It's just such a different, hi, Sally, you are here. This is so great. What a great leader into the next week, because I can't wait to hear from Sally next week, talking about some of the things she's doing to talk to her friends and what she's doing to not, stay positive and hopeful, like you said, Gary.
I think the older generation is probably afraid for their kids and the grandchildren.
Yeah.
That's kind of where people's minds go when there's some sort of grave threat is people around them, which is just kind of how human beings are, and is a good thing. There's probably an inordinate amount of fear. The people who are passing away from this, generally older, and younger people that contracted. There are some cases. There was a story about a truck driver over in Jackson who had a really hard time with this. He looks to me like he's maybe in his 30s. So there are situations like that out there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's something to be deathly afraid of.
Yeah.
The hospital system is in good shape. A friend told me that down in the County Block at Summit Hospital, they dismantled the triage unit they had for this virus because they weren't getting any new cases in. And you kind of see that in New York, the ship has sailed, the temporary hospitals been taken down. I think we responded to this thing, aggressively, and it just didn't turn out to be quite as much as people thought it was going to be, which is great.
Yeah.
It's good. There's nothing negative about that.
Exactly.
But who knows? I mean, this could have been like Ebola. This could have been something really hideous. It still might fade into that. But, I think we just got to face it and deal with it, because if we don't, we can't stay locked up forever. People will just be miserable, and they're going to become more angry, and they're going to be tearing each other to shreds on Facebook. And, just
right.
It's kind of wild. I've had moments where I barked at people a little bit. I should have done that, but it's just because of the frustration.
It is.
Frustration
Yes.
is the seed that develops anxiety, and the most anxiety comes from frustration. And then once you're into a state of anxiety and you feel there's nothing you can do about it, that brings on the depression. The depression brings on the hopelessness, and that's where the suicides come in. And
right.
Reports this week out of Texas and Tennessee that they've been tracking the suicide rate in those two states, and the increase in suicide represents more human lives than the coronavirus has in those two states. Man, it's something to think about.
Yeah.
There needs to be a happy medium somewhere here, and there's thought given to this, because we can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer and not expect to break something.
Right.
So we have to make sure we're not doing that. And I think most officials are trying to be that way, but they're afraid. It's their neck on the line too. If they're wrong and a bunch of people died, and who's going to catch the flack from that?
Right.
So I think we just need to utilize our own common sense. And I'm glad that Hartford pulled back on enforcement. That takes away that fear the law people have that, gee, the cops are going to come, knocking on the door if I take my dog for a walk type of thing. That's not going to happen.
Right. No.
People are afraid because all the conspiracy theories out there of the police and the military and lecturing people that if you think anybody's on your side in this world, it's the U.S. military. We're just fine. They showed up for this thing, helping people, not trying to corral people and put them in internment camps. So,
right.
I have all the confidence in the world of law enforcement and the military that we're in good hands. What they do is for our benefit.
So Gary, when do people know, how can I say this? When do you know that when is a good time that you need to reach out? How do you know that my emotions are so odd? I am so just not right. I am out of whack. I'm angry. I'm sad. What can you say to a person who is just on that fence, who's never sought mental health counseling, and right now they're just with all these emotions? Like, at what point do you say, okay, it's time? What can you say to that?
When it impedes your life.
Okay.
I talk to a lot of people now who are sleeping like 13 hours a day.
Oh.
That's not good. That's a serious sign of depression. Sometimes anxiety will do that. They'll just drink, or they'll, take sleeping pills and such, just basically block themselves out so they don't have to deal with things. That's not good either. I think if your lifestyle has been impacted in a negative way, it makes sense to talk to somebody about it.
Sure.
And if it's serious and that you're thinking about, jumping off a bridge or something, and then definitely you should talk to somebody and be ready to go to, hospitalization situation if you're really honestly thinking about something like that. Medications can help, and I know there's a big increase in the prescriptions for SSRIs, antidepressants right now. And that's as simple as contacting your general practice doctor if you have anxiety, depressive problems anyhow. They generally will prescribe SSRIs without having to see you necessarily. Right now, they can do that because of the change in telehealth guidelines. Generally, they want you to come in and check your blood pressure and all that stuff, and just
Sure.
double darn sure that they're not going to do something harmful to you. But if they have your medical history on the computer and they all have electronic records, they have a pretty good idea if they can do that without putting you in any sort of dangerous situation. So, if you're feeling like you're ready to jump out of your skin,
Yeah.
Go see somebody
Okay.
about it. We can even do it online. I mean, most clinics do telehealth right now. I really like it because you use that human connection. I think there's a certain magnetic connection between human beings together. So putting the internet between you is not the greatest, but sometimes it's all you can do.
Are you seeing people in person?
Contact your general practice doctor too, and talk about a prescription for something. It can be short term. You don't have to be on it for the rest of your life. It's just when you're isolated, you're not getting sunlight, so your brain isn't developing the serotonin normally would, which comes in mostly through your eyes. And that's why people should really wear sunglasses, because most of your serotonin develops in the retina of your eye. But you're not getting enough vitamin D. Vitamin D is related to serotonin development. So right now, I really would take vitamin D supplements. And if you got like a patio to sit on or a deck, next week's going to be in the 60s.
Yes.
They've been promising that for a while, but maybe it'll happen now.
We're looking forward to that.
Take a book, sit on the deck and read. Let the sunlight hit the white paper back of your face and just soak up the sun. I mean, it helps a lot.
Yeah, to change your mode. Gary, so you've given us a lot of information. I really appreciate it. So what can people do? So there's a couple different things I want to ask you yet before we wrap up, and I want to know. I want people to know how. A couple things. How does this counseling look right now? Just so people, it takes the mystery out of it. Can they just? Is this like they can call you and they're gonna set up an appointment? Is it virtual? Is it in person? And what if they don't have the resources? What if they don't have insurance or they don't have the resources to pay for these appointments? Is there any options available for those people?
Yeah, a lot of people are on Badger Care, and we take Badger Care. Some of the clinics don't, and in their defense, it's just because they have so much going on, they just can't justify taking the insurance reimbursement rates on it, and they're busy as it is. One of the other clinics in the area does a lot of alcohol and drug work, and that's a different ballgame. That's very difficult stuff. So they're not going to take somebody who has minimally paying insurance over a generalized anxiety issue. They refer a lot over to us, and then we refer the active users over to them. It just works better that way. We have a nonprofit organization that we set up, myself and Dr. Lane and down in Brookfield. Both of us are Christian counselors who both have that background. We're interested in
Sure.
We just want to be careful not to be used in that way.
Sure.
But we really don't turn people away. If one of the other counselors is making a living at it, can't see somebody that can't afford to do it. Well, I have my insurance agency. I've got other things going on. I'm teaching now at a university part-time.
You're a busy guy.
Pardon me?
You're a busy guy.
Yeah, but it's I've always been like that. I've always had several things going at once.
Sure.
And because of the income from the insurance business, I'm in a position where I really don't have to worry about making money off counseling. So, I can help people pro bono. If they're in a tough situation, I can do that. Sometimes they just don't know that they're eligible for Badger Care, and we have on our website a link to go to the PDF file that the Department of Health and Human Services has, and kind of watch people through applying for it, which they should do if they're out of work and don't have insurance, and their income is flat, which a lot of people right now might want to look into that.
Sure.
If you just lost your job because of this, you may come back in 6 months, but in the meantime, what do you do? And running without insurance is not a good idea because some of the clinics, the nonprofits, most of the hospital systems around here are nonprofit, but they still like to be paid if at all possible, to keep the place operating, especially now they're all hurting financially.
Yeah. Right.
So you won't get anything besides very basic care if you don't have insurance. So if you're going to be without because your insurance is expiring right now, look into Badger Care. Go to our website, the MatthewProject.org, and just click on the Badger Care link, and it'll give you all that information. And there's a number of insurance carriers that work through around here, and you kind of pick whoever you like that takes care of Washington County or Dodge County. And if you have no income, you don't pay anything. There's really a $3 copay they have on it, but you don't collect that. I mean, come on, if somebody's hurting for money,
Right.
Keep the $3.
Right. Gary, I just personally just wondering, like you and I know how we know each other through a situation in which you helped somebody that I know and that Jason and I know, and we were so grateful for that, and you did it in such a compassionate and kind and generous way. We will never forget that, and it's funny to me in some ways. Funny is not the right word, but it's. I feel like there's. We've talked about you. We've talked about your services to people regularly, and it seems like there should be more people who know about it. But again, it's like that's part of the reason why I wanted you to come on, because I just know, besides the fact that this is such an important topic right now, I wanted more people to know about what your service is right here in Hartford, but other areas too. I feel like I want people to know about the Hartford Counseling Services. And is there a Matthews Project Facebook page, or is it just under your website?
There is for that too.
Okay.
The Matthew Project now involves, we got eight different clinics in southeastern Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
It's growing organically.
Yeah.
I just opened an office here in Hartford because I got tired of driving down to Brookfield to see people at Tom's office down there. And then all of a sudden, Carmen, she walks in the door and wants an internship. And then all of a sudden, Rebecca comes in and wants an internship. And then another friend of theirs does. It just kept growing like that. And then we started getting calls from people, mostly through Concordia University, who've really been good to us and sending interns our way. And we just developed this clinic group utilizing interns because they need hours for their internship. They get paid something that they don't expect a whole lot. So we can afford to take the lower reimbursement rates to keep the doors open. And, we're in Waukesha, McWanago, Watertown, Germantown, Milwaukee, 2 locations, Brookfield, Greenfield. So, we're continuing to grow, and Tom and I never wanted to do that. We just
wasn't the plan in the beginning?
Into it. It just kind of happened. So we both look up at the sky and say, "What do you want now?"
Yep. That's fabulous. I know. That's the way it works. You don't it doesn't go how you had planned, right? It goes how he had planned.
No, I mean, if you make plans for yourself, that's when God starts to laugh.
Yeah, he laughs hysterically. I agree, Gary. I totally agree. How can people contact you?
They can just Facebook. We have Harper Counselors on Facebook. Also got HarperCounselingWI.com. Or they just get a hold of me too. Either way.
Okay.
It's fine. But right now, some of our folks are seeing people in person. I kind of shied away from it because of my age and high risk and all that stuff. But
Sure.
I'm starting to see people again because I just miss it. And we have several young ladies that work there that are very good, that have been seeing people straight through. So it's going to pick up. We got a couple new interns starting up in the next few months, and we're just trying to keep up with things. So
Awesome.
whatever the big guy wants us to do, we'll do it.
No, that's
There might be some times doing too many things, but hey, you'll get the string somewhere.
Yep, I agree, Gary. That's kind of how we roll too. We just like, well, okay, what do you want us to do now? You want us to put on a bunny suit and make deliveries? Okay, that's what we're doing.
Not let fear drive your life.
Exactly. What do you got to lose, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I really appreciate your time.
No problem.
I really do. It's just we're all about bringing hope to our community. I want to reach out, mention to our audience, anything that Gary just told you, reach out, Hartford Counseling. If you didn't catch anything, rewatch this video. It'll be posted on Facebook, or reach out to us here at Faith and Giggles. We can connect you with Gary. That's always the option too. And Gary, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your weekend. And thank you again for your... Anything else that you want to mention? Did I miss anything?
No, that should cover it for now.
Okay. All right. Thank you again so much.
All right. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I thought of something I forgot to mention. Oh, we'll do that later. Okay, hopefully now, this was fabulous, you guys. Yes, thanks, Gary is right. Thank you so much. So Lily from Perk Place and Cynthia, I know Cynthia, I saw you commenting a few times. If you guys are watching, please have Lily call when she gets a chance. I promise I will pay very close attention. Oh, she's calling! Woohoo! Okay. Oh, crap. How do I do this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Lily? Hi, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. Are you cool with that? Oh, thank you. Okay, hold on. All right, friends. We have Lily from Perk Place on
How are you?
speakerphone. Good. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, I can hear you okay. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
Can
Thank you.
everybody, somebody comment on Facebook. Can you hear Lily okay? And we're going to just start talking. Lily, listen, I want to apologize to you because you called, I'm sure, on time. However, I didn't have the phone on. I was sitting here wondering why nobody was calling in. And yeah, I had it all charged up. I had it all set up right next to how I had to have it set. And I realized it wasn't even on. So why don't you tell me what is going on at Perk Place? I know what's going on at Faith and Giggles, kind of. What's going on at Perk Place right now? How are you guys doing business?
Oh my goodness. We just can't be, we are beyond thankful.
Yeah.
All of the support from everyone, all of the loyal customers, as you know yourself.
Yep.
It gives me chills every time we see people coming in and they're just like, we're so happy you're open. And, coffee is definitely essential. So
Yes.
Or,
Yeah.
forward free, all that stuff. We are so thankful to see our happy faces and provide them with something that is much needed, which is caffeine.
I so agree with you. And I feel the same way, Lily. Oh my gosh. I know you're working your butt off over there. You're doing a fabulous job. We're depending on social media a lot to get our word out. We've been advertising over at WTKM, but for the in the now moment, social media has been our go-to. And who said hi, Mama? Was that Chloe or Lucy? I missed somewhere along. One of my daughters just said hi. Anyways, and we too, Lily, we're so grateful for the outpouring support and the love. I'm sure you're feeling it the same way. People have such great messages. You're working so much more harder. You're working harder to just kind of keep the ball rolling. And yet, when you see fruits of your labors, so to speak, it's really satisfying, isn't it?
Definitely, we appreciate it. Yes, to make it work and everything. Of course, we have to have the skeleton crew.
Yeah.
And so everyone, yes, some people might say, well, you might be slower because the situation, but so many people that are still working right now say, oh my gosh, I'm working so much more now.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's supposedly a slow time? So yes, but
yeah.
We love every time I'm running around back and forth from the kitchen to the barista. It's happiness. That means there's love there, from
yep.
support from everyone. So I will gladly do that 1,000 times a day to take care of everyone in our beautiful city. So
awesome.
It's just amazing. It's
awesome.
Every day that we wake up, it's just a beautiful feeling because we know that we're going to go there and we hear from everyone. We can't wait for you guys to open. We are so grateful you're still open. We love you guys. And so city too. You tell us. It's nice to talk to everyone.
Yep.
And just the support for all of the businesses. Everyone's worried, but they, appreciative, and they tell us how they are going to everyone. Every other day, taking turns. So it's just we live in a perfect, beautiful city of Hartford.
Yeah, you nailed it. We do. Our community is lifting us up, aren't they, Lily? I mean, I got goosebumps because yesterday, downtown was full of cars, and the only places they're going are to the restaurants, and I'm just like, wow, this is fabulous. People are doing what they can do, and well, this gives such great testimony to your great business there. You have done such a great job over there at Perk Place, and for those of you out here in our audience who have never been to Perk Place across the street, you guys, this is why we love them, because the people there are so amazing and fabulous, and this is why I don't have anybody in the studio. Could you just see me spit when I just talked? Because we can't do that with people right now. That's why we're social distancing. Anyways, but Lily, tell our audience, we hear, and a lot of people that are in our audience right now know, and are customers of Perk Place. But tell us what are you doing for your menu, or do you have a full menu, or do you have limited, and how do you order?
Yes, ma'am. We're very grateful and lucky that we're able to pretty much serve the full menu still.
Oh, nice.
I know. Yes, I've seen several other businesses where they have a very limited menu right now, unfortunately, based on the situation, and we understand why and how that could be. But since everything is made fresh, a la carte. We can hand make everything, so we can pretty much do everything. Everything's fresh there. If we don't need to make it, it can wait. If not, we will. The only three things we don't have available, and we do have a couple called for, is the biscuits and gravy, anything with a hollandaise sauce, and the quiche. Because again, they're freshly made. So those, if you make a whole pie, you get 1 or 2 slices. We don't want to waste the rest, and so everything that just shows the freshness of everything. So everything else is, your burritos, your breakfast sandwich, absolutely from breakfast to dinner. Just 3 things that we don't have available. Everything else is fully available.
That's awesome.
Thank you, yes. Then we have our fish fries. We've extended that now to Wednesdays. It used to only be Fridays, but now we have it on Wednesdays also. We do have it only till 3 now. We used to have it till 7 for lunch, but we did. Now this is something new to us. We're offering it on Friday as well.
Ah, nice.
So Wednesdays and Fridays.
Wednesdays and Fridays.
Now, Wednesdays and Fridays, fish fries. Now our business hours, Monday through Thursday, are 7:30 till 3. on Friday, 7:30 till 9 p.m. On Saturday, we close at 4, and on Sunday, we close at 2.
Okay.
So, and I'll keep track of post those on Facebook so that people can see the new changes right now.
Yep.
As far as the closing hours. But we offer, coffee, anything you can think of under the sun, we will make it for you. And then, of course, all of our pastries, freshly made, muffins, cinnamon rolls, and our desserts. We can't keep enough cherry cheesecake, elderberry cheesecake.
Well, that's because you post those scrumptious posts, and you're just like, look at this, and you're like, look at these fabulous. It makes me want to just eat it all.
No, it just looks it's so much fun, and it looks 1,000 times even better in person. But even the pictures or the videos, I wanted to show you guys how amazing it looks, and of course it tastes. It's all homemade, so it is. People are loving it, and I feel like with the stress right now, and all of us, we are selling so much desserts, and we're saying this and eating some ourselves. Why are we selling so much desserts? We're like, wait, we're all stressed.
That's
a little bit stressed.
Well, that's so awesome, and Lily, thank you for everything, and Cynthia and your whole skeleton crew for sticking with it. I know I can speak on your behalf. We're all pulling for our whole business community to hang tight and stay strong, and we're just waiting to get to that point where we can just somehow get back into business. And we're grateful for you and your heart, Lily. I don't know if you've seen, but there's so many comments on here. Everybody loves you. and everybody loves your happy face. You're just such an important part of our community with your kind heart and your kindness. And we are thankful for you. And what is the number of per place that they can call?
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm horrible with numbers.
Oh,
now.
Gosh. Oh, I put you on.
I don't even know my own children's number.
I know. I hate that. Okay. What is your... Let's...
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, that's...
I feel bad. I don't know it by memory.
That's okay. We'll put it...
My daughter's phone, so please don't blame me or be upset at me. I just look it up on my phone. Somebody in our audience, put Perk Place's number in the comments. Come on, I know all of you know the number. You all have it on speed dial, so come on, people. There it is. Cynthia, 670. One other thing, if I can quickly add, I know we only have one phone line, so unfortunately, and thankfully, with all the calls coming in, if we get one call, we get another call, and if, we try to call it back as soon as possible, and then, I'm sorry, I missed the call, we'll just order. But sometimes, I feel bad people are calling repetitive, but please, we're there. We're trying to call everyone back, and, I'll post Cynthia's cell phone number. You can text her and say, I'd like to order, and we'll call you right back that way. Some people have done it through Facebook as well, like an appointment or something. I put my number out there as well.
Okay.
So any of the other numbers, we're on alert to say, I'd like to order, and we'll call you right back because of that one line. So please, I feel bad every time we can't call someone or call. But
we've had the same thing. Yeah, we've had the same thing here too, Lily. Like we're not used to such a high volume of phone calls, and we miss some calls as well, and we just call back. So yeah, don't feel bad. We know you're working hard. People out there, if you call Perk Place and they don't grab the phone right away, call them back. 673-6950. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Yes, love you all too. Thank you so much. Great job. I'll talk to you later. We'll be over there to order more as always.
Thank you so much. Yes, okay. Have a good night.
Thanks, Lily. You too. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, it's only 8:26 and we've gotten finally everybody in. That was great. Good job, Lily. Thank you, Cynthia, for throwing that in. Oh, I did the wrong number. Thanks, Deb. Everybody. Oh, do I stink at this? Okay. Oh my gosh. 670. I should have it memorized. We call it all the time. Holy cow. 670. $69.50. I'm sorry, Cynthia. I'm so sorry. 262-670-6950. I should have known this. My gosh, why don't I have this memorized? The phone is ringing again. Who is it now? It's Jason. All right, I'm in trouble now. Jason's calling. Okay, are you there? Hello? Oh, I hung up on him. All right. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna call him. This is gonna be good. Do you know what? Do you want to know something? I'm so mad at Hi. Can I put you on speakerphone? Like you have a choice.
Oh,
okay.
Lord.
We got the man on board. All right, here we go. So Jason.
All right.
Here we go. Jason?
I got dogs chopping at my ankles here.
I'm a mess tonight.
Inside. Okay.
Okay.
How are you, ma'am?
Betsy Wittenberger she's making me feel better. Don't beat myself up. Okay, so here, first of all, everybody can see. Remember, Jason, I told you I was gonna print out a picture of you to have in my chair. I am so mad at myself. I don't have the picture for you. This is going to be my perfect opportunity to get a bad picture of Jason and put it in that chair. And I forgot. I don't know. Look I have this list of things I had to do before I go on air. There's no get a bad picture of Jason on it. I totally forgot to put it on it. I'm so mad.
I need a tan.
Oh man. All right. So you guys, I'm gonna have a drink. Nancy and Pat Rogers say hello, and Jean says hi, and we're having a good time now. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink of wine.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Okay. All right, Jason.
Yes.
What's going on? What's the exciting news? Deacon Steve, are you still on with us? Oh my gosh. You know what? Since you're on, Jason, okay, hold on. I hope I don't lose everybody right now because I want to talk to Jason. As everybody wants to talk to Jason. But here's something I got to do first. Jason, are you watching?
Well, I'm kind of watching, and it's delayed.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm just going to do this real quick, you guys. So I mentioned that I'm on the board of directors for Franciscan Peacemakers. A lot of you already know that. But I want you to, and I already mentioned this, but because I have the platform, I'm just going to keep talking. You know that this is just a huge, huge part of my life. And right now, the Franciscan Peacemakers, we're going to be doing a separate podcast just on that. And I'm going to be posting that on Faith and Giggles Facebook page, so you can join us for that. And I'm going to assure you, Deacon Steve is much more exciting to listen to talk than I am. But we're trying to support the women that the Franciscan Peacemakers support. And right now, they're doing all sorts of things because we do some of the funds that are not coming in anymore are because we can't do these speaking engagements. Deacon Steve does speaking engagements, etc. And those things are all canceled. So the fabulous staff at Peacemakers has come up with some of these really great boxed gift sets that are for sale. I am encouraging everybody. I know you can't see everything right now, but what I'm going to tell you is everything is identified really well on the Franciscan Peacemakers website. And we've got 3 different gift sets. And I hope I have the prices right for these. When Life Gives You Lemons, and there's all sorts of bath and body products and extra amazing things in there. There's the prayer package, which has bath and body products and a journal and other sort of exciting stuff. Those are $35. No. Jason, is it $35 and $45? Oh, what did Steve? Deacon Steve, are you on? Just use the bunny.
Wendy.
What?
Wendy.
What?
What did you take
take away my 15 seconds of fame. Now all of a sudden we're talking about Deacon Steve.
I'm so sorry.
I waited out this long to call in.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost back to you, Jason. I'm almost back to you. This one is the best one. This is called the energy package. You guys, for more information about how to support women who are being sexually exploited, and I know I'm laughing and this is inappropriate, so I shouldn't laugh, but those women with that organization and the men and anybody involved with the, thank you, Steve. Lemon is $45. Lemon is $45. Carol, we want Jason. All others are $35. Wait, I thought coffee and chocolate was $45. Okay, whatever. You guys, I'm going to be posting this.
The energy is.
Yeah, the energy. Deacon Steve, you have it wrong, don't you? Am I? Okay, I'll be posting these all on Facebook soon, so you'll have all of the updated, really correct prices.
Deacon Steve, are you drinking wine?
I know, I think Steve is drinking wine. You guys, there's great stuff in here. Deacon Steve, energy pack. Yes, see? Energy package, $45. Lemon, $35. And the prayer package is $35. Somebody's calling the store now. I'm sorry, if you're on there and you're calling the store, I can't answer it because I left the phone up at the front of the store. So, okay, we're going to get back to that at another time, but that is really amazing stuff, what's going on there, and I'm going to talk more about that. So, Jason, what's happening in the delivery world for Faith and Giggles? Are you still in the bunny Are you still in the bunny costume? Wait, I'm sorry, what?
No, everything is going good in the delivery world.
Okay.
Love making deliveries.
Are you wearing a costume? That's what
No.
the people want to know.
No. At this point, there's nothing in the costume.
Nothing, no costume, you're not wearing anything. Okay.
No.
Okay, fine.
Sorry, you're going to get me in a sweatshirt and jeans.
And so Deacon Steve, who's online here, also who lives in West Bend, has offered to be our delivery person in the West Bend area if Jason can't keep up with it. So, of course, Deacon Steve. So here's the fun stuff. So seriously, and just in a note of seriousness, so Mother's Day is coming up. We've got this huge inventory of product. And like I've said this before, we had it in before COVID-19 struck us all down. We had like probably the most inventory we've had ever. And then doors locked, right, Jason?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Yeah. And so we were forced to think creatively. But the cool thing is that we've got a community that is just trying to roll with it and trying to figure out how can we support them? How can we support our local businesses that we love that have helped us out over the years? And it's just this whole community element. It takes a village. Everybody's working together. That's what we love and we're so grateful for. So anyways, Jason was doing the bunny deliveries during Easter. He's not doing those anymore, but we are reaching out and doing deliveries in West Bend. We really want to reach out to our friends there. We've got lots of them. And we've got friends all over the place. Menominee Falls and all the different outlying counties or cities, towns outside of Hartford, outside of Washington County. We're willing to deliver to just about anybody. Give us a call if you're not sure if we deliver to your area. We'll figure something out. But special excitement. So if Deacon Steve, he says he will pick up and take deliveries to the West Bend friends here. So you know what? Give us a call. If you got stuff in West Bend and you have deliveries and you want to send out something to family members, you got Mother's Day coming up, or maybe you've got a friend who's really struggling. We've talked about the mental health element, and you've got somebody struggling and you just want to brighten their day and you're not sure what to send. Give us a call. I'll tell you one thing. Some of these packages from the Franciscan Peacemakers, honestly, these are so, if you could smell these right now, I mean, that's why pretty much I brought these up here, because they smell amazing. There's candles, bath bombs, lotions, and soaps, and then other products. There's a journal in one. There's an energy drink, a health drink, not an energy drink, a health drink. And then there's chocolates and coffees in one. So there's all sorts of options we can talk about, we can tell you about. We've got so many different options, garden decor. And I know I showed on our tour of the store, if you're interested in seeing more things that were in the store, you can check out. Yeah?
You're really kind of picking up a lot of my air.
Okay, Jason, I know you can't see this, but Sally, naughty, sassy Sally, says, you know, some of us live in Hales Corners.
Oh, I will deliver to Sally Oswald.
I know.
I will drive
Did you?
to Hales Corners to see my friend Sally.
Oh, Sally, did you hear that? So Sally, oh, Jason, you don't even know this yet. Sally placed an order, and she wants it delivered to June over at Hartford Square. But maybe you need to deliver it right to Sally in Hales Corner.
Absolutely.
Oh, Sally. So, Jason, did you know Sally's going to be on the show next Saturday?
I did hear a little bird told me that.
I'm going to take up another moment of your time. I want to let people who are watching still with us. By the way, I'm grateful that you people are sticking with us. We've already got 2 guests on our show for next Saturday's Saturday Night Live here in Window. Our good friend Carol Redders, who, you know, author, advocate, friend, and just amazing person. She has her book that is out that we sell lots of here. The Day That I Got Thrown Away. And it really talks about children and, well, it pertains to adults, but it's a children's book, and making sure people understand that they are that they're loved, that they're worthy, that they're valued, and bringing hope. And Carol Redders is just a fabulous human being. And our friend Sally Oswald, who is going to join us, I talked a little bit about this when we were talking with Gary, but for those of you who don't know Sally, you want to join us next Saturday. She is sassy. Right, Jason?
Oh, she is that.
She's a sassy lady. And
She would walk into the store, and I'd say, "Hi, Sally." She'd say, "Shut up, I'm not buying anything." And then walk up to the counter with $100 worth of merchandise.
see, Sally, we got your number. Sally, a senior, she says. Sally is also... What's that?
The first day that she walked in, we fell in love with Sally.
We have. Sally, I know you're watching.
All of her friends out at Hartford Square.
Yeah.
They've all become our friends.
They have. She's under the name of Sarah Oswald, but her name really is Sally. And she's just a fabulous human being with a heart of gold, and we love her. And she wants to talk about, I don't know, Sally, I hope you're not upset that I'm going to say this. But when we talked today, she's like, really originally I wanted to like holler at old people for being, why do they take a plastic bag to the restaurants and steal stuff? Steal like sugars and things. But she's like, now I'm sad. I feel bad because people are scared. Seniors are scared and they're lonely. And this is where she's sassy, but she's also just an amazing human being. And Sally wants to speak to the element of what she's doing to keep her spirits high and the mental health thing. We know that there's a lot of depression and anxiety and suicide ideation, and we don't want. Sally is going to be talking to the seniors that are in our audience, and it's really going to be a valuable opportunity for people to be inspired and have hope, and we're really excited about that for next Saturday. Deacon Steve says, good night, Mayor Jason, and good night, Wendy. Good night, Steve. Thanks for listening. Okay. So, Jason, did you have other things you wanted to talk about? I totally monopolized your time.
No, I guess I'm done.
You kind of have celebrity status. You've been on the news channels. You've been interviewed. How do you feel about that? You feeling like a big guy?
No, never did.
All right, honey. Thanks for joining us.
You know what the thing is
yeah.
It's just the main thing is be positive.
Yeah.
And let's just keep moving forward. we're all going to get through this and put a smile on your face, and the next day will be there.
I agree. That's the way we do it, right? We keep adjusting our sails, as my dad always says.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, honey. I'll talk to you later.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
We just think everybody out there is so awesome. We've been getting messages how we're awesome, and I don't understand that as much because I am so grateful and we love that. But honestly, I just think so many people are awesome. I mean, we're here. We have to do this. We want to stay afloat. We want to keep our business rolling, so we have to be here. But everybody who's coming and supporting us does not have to do this, and they are anyways. And so we appreciate you all and thank you for doing that. Okay. I'm gonna just throw my things to the wind here. Yes, I think I covered everything. You know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't cover? Well, I have one thing. No, I think I covered it all. I know a couple people asked me if I would show some product tonight, but I feel like we've been on here way too long, and I'm not gonna show anything. Oh, shirts! Oh my gosh! I can't believe I gotta call Jason back. No, okay, you guys, dang it. Okay, here's what's going on with the shirts. Jason was supposed to talk about it. He totally skirted out of that. So, okay, Sally, you go watch your Hallmark movie now. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Oh, yes, the Mr. Rogers book. What would I do without you people here to keep me going? Okay, we've got stuff. This is one thing I want to talk about. This is the Mr. Rogers book that Carol Redders had suggested last week. I think it was last week. It's called Exactly As You Are, The Life and Faith of Mr. Rogers. I cannot wait to read this book. I've got a list of things I got to read first. But this is really something. I love Mr. Rogers, as you all know. Which leads me to the shirts that Sandy asked about. So if you're a regular here following us on our Saturday Night Live at Faith and Giggles, you know that I usually have different shirts. This is one actually from Choose to Be Nice. This is an actual organization. You can go to their website and purchase these kind of products. I've got a hat and things like that. But the shirts that I have been wearing, my dad's been printing for me. He's not doing it as a business because he was just helping me out. But what we are in the works of is connecting with a local business in town. Not going to mention Wisconsin. We're downtown here. We've got a somewhat newer business downtown. And we are going to talk a little bit more about it coming up at my next podcast. But hoping to get all those sayings that we have had here onto some shirts that we can sell. And then, of course, I'm going to be giving some away. I mean, we've got to do some of that stuff, too. So Mary was asking about the book. Yeah, so Mary, this is the book. And so we have them in stock. They're $23.99 if you're interested. If you're interested in any products, you should give us a call at 262-397-8689. Yeah, the number's here somewhere. I don't know where it is anymore. There's so many papers flying over. 262-397-8689. Uh-oh, Jason's calling again. Uh-oh, what do we got? I never know what he's going to say. Okay. Are you there? Hold on. Wait, I forgot to ask you about the shirts.
Oh my gosh, this is like...
It never ends.
Like a realistic comedy, guys.
I'll tell you, as long as we have people watching, we're staying on.
Okay, t-shirts. They
Yes.
are going to be coming.
Okay, what's going on with the t-shirts?
I know, Mama, you wanted to talk about them.
I wanted to talk about them, but I didn't know what to say. How much you said? Don't say too much.
I know, but I just got a phone call from another fan.
Oh,
I wanted to know about the t-shirts.
okay.
Okay, so we have t-shirts in the works.
They're happening?
And what?
When you say the t-shirts are in the works, what does that mean?
They're in the works. Like we're in the planning stages of getting the t-shirts
Okay.
going. So by next Saturday Night Live on Facing Giggles window. What do you call it? Facing Giggles Live.
Saturday Night Live at Faith and Giggles.
Saturday Night Live at Facing Giggles. We will have more information and probably availability for order.
We will?
Yeah.
Ah! All right. I get excited about little things. And I'm really excited. So did you get an email? Is that why you're confirming this? Hello?
Hello, you're breaking up.
You're breaking up. Okay, I want you to know that's what Jason says to me anytime he's done with what I have to say. You're breaking up. I can't hear you anymore. All right. So you're saying that... What?
Okay, now I can hear you better. I put you on speaker.
Oh, okay.
So what did you say?
Okay, so you're saying to me... Wait, first, Jane, you say, are you and Jason brother and sister? Actually, Jane, we're married, believe it or not.
What?
Well, Jane was just asking if we're brother and sister. But we probably bicker like that.
Okay, teacher.
What?
In the work. That's the thing.
Okay. Can you
Four different designs.
can you say what the designs are? So everybody out there, this is
I can't because I'm on my phone, and that's where the designs work.
okay. Okay, you know what? That's gonna be part of the excitement. That's gonna be part. What?
You have them on yours, right?
Yeah, but you know what?
That's
We're not gonna reveal what's on the shirts. We're gonna wait until the final next week's show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
You have to join us next week, where we have 2 amazing speakers already lined up. And who knows who else is going to be calling. And it's going to be so fun and exciting. And and we're going to reveal the shirts.
My household. Oh my Lord.
I would really love to have a...
Waking up in the morning with this woman, and then you get 3 cups of coffee in her.
Okay.
Then we go to the store.
What would you be without me? You'd be so bored.
I would.
You'd be bored. You would be bored and boring. We're like yin and yang.
I love you.
Love you too. Goodbye.
All right, bye.
All right. All right, you guys.